Hi, in this video I'll be reviewing the 3DeVOC MQ, which I've had for about 6 months, and I think we'll just jump in straight into some case studies and then I can go through the technical specifications and other details at the end of the video. So we've just finished a run of custom and 3D printed parts for this BMW E36 race car, and all the scanning for this was done with the 3DeVOC in markerless mode. Those dots on the front there are from a different scanner, and the results we're getting from the EVOC are actually far superior. You can see in the screen capture there the way that it is just tracking all that complex geometry, and with that deep field of view it's even picking up complex details further back. And look, sure, occasionally it will lose its tracking, but it always finds its way back. And on this project I managed to get a successful scan in under about, let's say, 20 minutes. Another pretty amazing feature of this scanner is that it seems to work outside in direct sunlight in markerless mode. As you can see, we are scanning here the cockpit of this boat and getting an outcome that is fit for the requirements of the job in direct sunlight. So once again, that's a massive time saver. So we use it for templating as well, and traditionally this was something we had to use markers for, but now we managed to capture all of these templates in just a matter of minutes using hybrid mode. And we could even capture the color texture and read the text on the CAD. So another great application for the 3DeVOC. Using it here for part verification on a new pattern, and this was a very easy scan, just had to walk around it twice and it was done. So here's the replay of that capture, and you see this is real-time speed. You see how fast and how well it's picking up that geometry without markers. It's just incredible. Not only that, it's quite a shiny and kind of single color object, so I was very impressed. This is really where the EVOC shines for me. Just it's the tool in the kit when something's not too big, and sure, it has to have some geometry, and you almost know you're going to get a good result. So this mode on the scan settings, it's a quality map. So green is good and red is bad. Green means there's probably enough data to generate a decent model. So on this one, another critical job, we're scanning a helicopter cowling. The EVOC comes packaged in this little hard case or semi-hard case, which I like because it's not too big, it's just the right size. It has a few marker dots and some calibration equipment inside of it. It's a the scanner itself is a nice form factor. It's easy to grip onto, and as I'll show you here in a second, it has a nice little wrist lanyard that we always try and put on. It has a very nice color screen on the back where you can hit pause, zoom in, change the color quality. So yeah, nice little package. Here's some of the scan data from my scanning sessions in primarily infrared mode markerless, and you can see the great level of detail I was getting here. This is a rear window scan again, which I took with the EVOC in markerless mode. Good enough quality, suitable for the work that needed to be done. Also took a scan of a headlight to create a custom blank panel, and this was done with the EVOC, and we just got great detail. I did put a few markers on it this time, and that was in laser mode. you can see the headlight blanks, which were modeled from a 3D EVOC scan. This big manifold ram air was also from the scan, and these side window vents, which were quite a bit of work, milling and composite fabrication, they were also based on a scan. So, I hope you enjoyed those case studies, and the thing many people don't realize about the 3D EVOC brand and product is it's actually produced by Scantech, and it's their lower end, well, they call it professional, but it's their professional offering. They also have their industrial offering, which is some of the best scanners in the world, including these probing hybrid systems, these automated scanning systems, and these tracking systems, which are pretty well renowned. And these run into the, I don't know, $60,000 to $100,000 plus. So there's a lot of technology and a lot of experience in the product line. Now they have the MT, which is their upper end offering in this 3D EVOC package, and the MQ, which is the one we have. Now the MQ in Australia, it retails for around $3,490, which is pretty good price for this kind of scanner. And as you've seen, I've used it for some real world jobs, and it has performed. And I was only using the markerless mode, and so with the marker mode, which I haven't yet used, and if you're interested I can do a video, I'm sure with the marker mode it would be a really versatile scanner. Now you may be wondering why I don't use the marker mode. That is because I have a scanner which is kind of a specialist marker scanner, and that's this Einscan HX2, and you can see the price tag is quite a lot higher than the EVOC at 16,000, and despite that the EVOC is well and truly part of my workflow. Like when I go to scan a job, I take both scanners, and I don't know why, I don't know how, but sometimes I actually get a better scan with this one. And sometimes what I also do is I dot up, say, a big job like a boat hull or a car or something, and I'll do the majority of the scan, and then if there's some extra detailed bits that I want to get but I don't want to bother dotting up, well, I'll use the EVOC. So it's got the laser and the infrared speckle. I tend to use the infrared a fair bit more, although the laser definitely gets a higher detail level. The software is easy enough to use. I can go into it if you like. It has a great kind of field of view, so you don't have to be too close, too far away. Yeah, look, it's a good scanner. It's part of my everyday toolkit, and that race car job was, had some reasonably complex pieces in it that had to fit really well, and none of the scans led me astray with my geometry. So that's my take on the 3D EVOC MQ. If you have any questions about it, this is the first time I've done a product review. If you have any questions, please just leave a comment, and I can tell you all about it. Yeah, so thanks for your attention, and yeah, happy scanning.